Hello, everyone, and welcome to Meow's Rescue Virtual Adoptions. My name is Rebecca, and I am your host. And just letting you know that I'm recording this a little bit early because I have some errands that I need to do, and I want to make sure that you see what kitties we have available. So it's really cool because I actually have a group of kittens uh, that I know are supposed to be at the Fountain Valley event today that I'll be showing you soon. And so let's not waste any time. Let's jump right in and let me show you what we've got going. So before I go anywhere, I want to make sure to show you our list of links that you may be interested in. You'll see that our website is MeoowzResQ.org. You'll go there and you can find our virtual adoption page by adding virtual-adoptions on the end. And on that page, you'll see how information on how to get our adoption application. You'll see our adoption fees. Uh, you'll find other ways that you can help Meows Rescue out. And then you'll find a couple of ways that if you are able to donate, we have a couple of different ways for you to donate if that's something you can do for us. Go check out those pages. Our Facebook page, facebook.com/MeowzResQ. We do keep a lot of our information. We post a lot of ads for our kitties up there. So please go check that out. There's a lot of information there too. So really quickly, just going over some information. When we set our adoption fees, this is just a starting point. Basically, the Meows Rescue office does reserve the right to change, adjust the adoption fees as they seem necessary. And just as a starting point for the, bare basics, we ask $200 to adopt one of our exotic breeds, which include Siamese kittens, Russian blues, ragdolls, Maine Coons. And the reason why that is more than the others is because those particular kinds of kitties are in super high demand. Every time you turn around, there's always somebody that is looking for a Siamese kitten or a ragdoll kind, or one that's really long hair. So if you are looking for a very special kind of kitten, the adoption fees are just a little bit higher. 175 is for kittens that are up to a year old. And if they're over a year old, so what we would consider an adult, the adoption fee is $150. Now, that fee does cover the spay and neuter. It covers, at the very minimum, their first FERCP vaccination. That vaccine does come in a series of 3. We always give the first one if the kitten is still in our care. When the window comes around for the second one, we'll give the second one as well. The third one is always optional. And we recommend that you talk with your vet about that and whether or not it's necessary for you. We also give them a deworming medication and flea treatment just to make sure that, we want to cover the basics just to be safe. Now, when you do adopt one of our kittens, we give you a voucher for a free checkup at one of our partner vets. And part of that is we want to make sure that you understand that you are getting a healthy kitty. And if for any reason, if that kitten gets sick within the first 2 weeks, all you need to do is give us a call. Don't be upset. Don't think that we're trying to, give you sick kitties, because we're not. Sometimes they do get sick, and sometimes it's a lot based on stress, because moving from, a foster home that they've been in for several months, moving away from their kitten family to a new home, that is very stressful. So, excuse me. So sometimes kittens do get sick, but we are there to help you and assist you in any way we can. We will cover costs on things like that. Also, within the first 2 weeks, if you adopt a kitten and it's just not working out for whatever reason, we don't want you to tell us, some story, come up with a story. We don't need to know a big elaborate story. We understand sometimes, you have buyer's remorse, and sometimes it's just not working out. If you have other cats, they don't get along. We will take the kitties back. So all you need to do is just give us a call and let us know what was going on so that we can understand that if there's a medical problem, that we address that before we try and adopt the kitties out again. Okay, so that gives you that information. The next information I want to cover is we have events happening today, and that is my clock. We do have events happening today. First one up that I have listed is Buena Park. It is happening. It is running from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday, September 19th. It is going to be at Buena Park at the Petco on Ball Road. If you are wondering what kitties are there, you're always welcome to call the store. The phone number is there, 714-828-4600. And the store staff is more than happy to give the phone to one of our representatives, and they can explain to you what kitties are there if you're looking for a particular brand or particular type. The second event, getting a little slow. The second event I have listed is in Fountain Valley, again from 11 to 3. It is being held today, and it is at the Pet Supply at 18545 Brookhurst Street in Fountain Valley. Again, the store phone number is 714-964-5585. Now, here in a little bit, I will be showing you a list of kitties that I have that was given to me that I know are going to be at the Fountain Valley event today. So be sure to stick around, or you can skip ahead here in a little bit. But check them out. If there's a kitten that piques your interest, get to these events early. It is first come, first serve. We do not necessarily hold kittens waiting for people to show up, because we've gotten burned many times about, I'll be there, and then they never show up, and then the kitten who could have been adopted doesn't get that home. The last event that I know that is happening today, before I jump off, Fountain Valley is 11 to 3 today, Fountain Valley Pet Supply. The last event that I know is happening today is Brea from 12 to 4. That's a Petco, 2500 Imperial Highway. The store phone number 714-255-8162. Now, I am only aware of kittens that are going to be at Fountain Valley today. However, you're welcome to call the stores. The staff there will hand the phone over to one of our representatives, and they can tell you what kitties are there. Okay, so that's the events that are happening today. And just to let you know what is the process for adopting one of our kitties. So first thing you want to do is you want to get the application filled out, get it sent into our office, and then what you'll want to do once you have our application in, then it's a really quick process. You can go into any of these locations, a Pet Finder and Craigslist, Adopt a Pet, the Facebook, go to one of our events, come here and check out some kitties that I have during the virtual event. And we don't have all of our kitties listed on these and all of these sites, but we do have many of them. So please go and check them out. And once you find the kitty that you're interested in, you'll need to call our office at 714-997-0868, and you'll leave a message. And that message needs to include, first of all, you need to speak slowly and clearly. The message does need to include your name, your phone number, the kitty's name that you're interested in. If you know the kitty's MRQ number, please list that as well. And then also mention where you saw this kitty. Sometimes our fosters will have kittens on Facebook, but they may not list them under, on Craigslist. So it is important that, let them know where you saw the kitty, because a lot of times we do have kitties with the same name. I've been seeing the name Cleopatra is very popular this year. So many of our fosters have named their kittens Cleopatra or Cleo. So, make sure that you let the office know exactly which Cleopatra you're looking for, or which kitty is that with that name. And by telling them where you saw the kitty, it's a big help. So we can track down the correct one that you're looking for. Okay, so again, you'll leave all that information on a message, and the girls in the office are usually very quick about calling people back within 24 hours. And at that point, there's a few questions, a little chat back and forth, and then assuming that there's no red flags, everything's going fine, then the adoption process is pretty much complete. They'll assign you or set up a time, an appointment time for you to visit the office. And well, it could happen one of a couple of ways. Um, Sometimes the foster is okay with you coming to their home and picking the kitty up there. Sometimes the foster will meet you at, say, for instance, the Petco in Buena Park. They'll meet you there and do the adoption at the store. And occasionally they'll ask you to, if it's easier and more convenient, they may have you come to the store or to our office. The foster would then drop the kittens off at our office, and then you'll need to make an appointment with the office to come and pick them up from there. Okay, so assuming that you are going to pick a kitten up from the office, there are a few guidelines that you do need to follow. Let me find where that is. There we go. And so if you're going to go to the office to pick the kitties up, make that transition there. Something that you absolutely need to start with is, there we go, call the office for an appointment. Don't just show up. Especially right now during the COVID-19, everything going on, we want to keep everybody safe. And if our girls in the office are not safe, then we don't have anybody working there, and we can't do adoptions, and we can't do transitions, we can't do vaccinations, we can't give out medication. So it's really important that we keep people as safe as possible. Make sure that you get an appointment. The next thing that you need to know is if you get an appointment, do not miss your appointment time. It's really important that you are on time because they basically allot about 30 minutes for each visit. So, people are coming in every 30 minutes, and if you're not there at your start of your appointment time, then you may be eating into the next person's appointment time, and we do not want that. So if you do miss your appointment time, it's okay to still go to the office, but do not go in the building before calling the office again and making sure that another person is not already there, that you're not crossing paths. Okay? Next guideline about the office is masks are required. Everybody wears masks. If you have gloves, that's even better. But please don't be an anti-masker and rant and rave about why if I don't want to wear a mask. We have to keep these girls that are in the office, that are doing everything for you to make this as easy as possible. We have to keep them safe. Okay? And on top of that, we want you to be safe as well, so we don't want anybody getting sick. Let's see. At the very least, try not to bring your children. We do have several kitties in the office, and some of them are sick. And a lot of times when kids come to the office, they want to play with the kitties, and we can't allow that. So I would recommend just leaving the kids at home. You can leave them, in the vehicle with somebody that's, an adult, responsible person. Shouldn't take very long for you to pick up the kitty anyway. At the very most, 1 or 2 adults at a time. No more than that. The office does get crowded. It's a small place, so help us out there by only 1 or 2 people tops. And let's see. When you go to the office, you'll also want to bring a carrier, one that is big enough for your kitty to stand up and turn around. Kittens do get older, and within a year they will be at their full growth. So sometimes it's better to just get the bigger carrier, so that you have, so that in a year you're not buying another carrier because your kitten has outgrown it. Cats do not like super tight spaces. They will yowl and rant and screech and spit, and it's not a pretty sight. So try to make sure that your carrier is big enough for your kitties to stand up and turn around. And as part of that, you also want to put a small towel or a small blanket in the bottom, or even a small cushion. I know they make them for carriers, you know, for the right sizes and stuff. That just gives your kitty a really nice soft place to stand and lay down, stand up or lay down, or, you know, lay down on. And they're not scratching back and forth trying to, you know, stay in one place. Okay, and the last thing that I have listed here for coming to the office is make sure that you bring your payment with you. We do accept credit cards, we do accept PayPal, and we do accept cash. We do not accept checks. So if you are bringing cash and want to expect to pay cash, that is perfectly fine. Just make sure you bring enough to cover the full adoptions. Okay? The next thing, let's see. The next thing I want to show you, really quick, I'll go through these, is something that has been really awesome. These are some recent MeoowzResQ adoptions that happened over the last couple of weeks. Actually, I'm sorry, last couple of months. First one I want to show you is, and I messed up there, Mr. Buzz. Let's see. That's the way it's supposed to look. So this is a kitten named Buzz. He got adopted a few months ago, and yay, congratulations to Buzz. The next one is Bernie and Mookie, and this is a husband and wife, and they sent these pictures to us not too long ago. These guys were adopted together at the same time. Congratulations to those kitties. That's pretty awesome. The next kitten I have here that was adopted not too long ago is Beans. This family came in and found their kitten, and they were super excited. The next one's up is the one there on the left is called I'm a Cat, and she got adopted. And then the woman on the right, if I remember correctly, she had lost her kitten, a cat that she had had for 17 years not too long ago. So she came and she actually adopted two kittens, Bambi and Bashful. So congratulations to her and to those babies, and very excited for her. The next ones I have here is on the left is Dexter and Dixon. They were adopted together. And the family on the right adopted a kitten named Ava. Let's see, next ones I have here are, congratulations to Katie there on the left. She was adopted by a very nice lady. She's a beautiful, beautiful cat. And the couple on the right adopted Artemis. So congratulations to those kitties. I just have a couple more here. The next one I have is this really nice family adopted a kitten named Apollo. Congratulations to you guys. That's pretty awesome. And this last slide I have here is on the left was on the left was Zeus, and on the right was BF Goodrich. So congratulations to all these kitties. Thank you to all these families. You guys are amazing for giving these kitties second chances and forever homes. And we appreciate it. I know the kitties will appreciate it. You have lifelong BFFs. Okay, so on to something that I was told about today that that we are taking part in is there is a giveaway for kitten milk replacement. So healthy kittens grow up to be strong, healthy, happy cats. Our greatest need as a kitten rescue is milk replacer. Now you are able to help us help out our next litter, get started on the right paw, even when the mother's milk isn't available. So if you're able to, please go, help MeoowzResQ simply by entering us into this giveaway. The top 10 rescues will receive a significant amount of milk replacement for kittens, which is actually very expensive. Formula is extremely expensive, and entering us into this giveaway will cost you nothing. All it takes is 5 minutes. It's very, very short. And for the most part, all you need is the information that's there in that dark blue box at the bottom. You'll go to the website www.revivalanimal.com/cat-meow, which is like month, I guess. You'll fill out a very short form with the information that's listed here. The rescue you want to put in there, it would be MeoowzResQ. We are located our official address is Orange in California. Phone number 714-997-0868. And our email address, MeoowzResQ@AOL.com. Actually, that is all in the form except for a couple of more questions, like 2 or 3 more questions after that. And then that's it. And it's very, very quick, very easy. And the more people we have do this, the better chance we have of actually getting one of these top 10 spots. And so we appreciate everybody who goes out there and helps us out. So the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to start with, I'm going to show you Miss Belle. I have about 8, 9 kittens here. These are cats who have these are cats who, oh gosh, I lost my train of thought. These are cats that are available for adoption. So this is a courtesy posting for one of our former fosters named Laura. This is Belle, and she is a gray and white, possibly a Turkish van. I'm not quite sure, but she might be. She was found in a trailer park in Cyprus as a kitten. She belonged to a very nice lady who unfortunately had health issues and was no longer able to care for her. Laura, who is a neighbor and Belle's current mom, graciously took Belle home to live with her and her other 4 cats. Unfortunately, Belle is getting picked on by the other kitties at her house, and she's going to need some patience and lots of TLC. She's getting a little skittish because of all the bullying she's getting, that's happening. And she's gotten a few scrapes and scratches that will need a little watching. But other than that, she is a very happy and healthy little girl who really just wants to find her very own home. Belle is a sweet, loving, playful, well-adjusted little lady who loves attention. She enjoys watching kitty TV. That would be that large picture window at the front of the house. And she looks forward to long naps lying across your feet. Belle is incredibly adorable and super playful and would be a wonderful addition to any family. She may be a little shy at first, considering her situation of being uprooted from what she's always known, but with a little patience and some unconditional love, Belle will most assuredly become the perfect lab kitty of your dreams. Miss Belle, I'm not sure what the fee for Belle is going to be. That is something that you can talk to Laura about. Her phone number is 657-347-9900. Give her a call, talk to her about wanting to adopt Belle. Let her know that you saw Belle here on the virtual adoptions. Belle is 2.5, 3 years old, so she was born in 2017. Little female, gray and white, beautiful, beautiful kitty. You see her pictures there. Very, very sweet. Give Laura a call. Let's find Belle her very own home. She really needs it. She's getting bullied. Okay, thanks, Laura, for giving us that posting, and we will go to the next one. So the next one, hold on, that's Fiona. We saw Fiona last week. I have a few other kitties that I'm going to show you. So Fiona, I'm not sure if Fiona got adopted yet, but definitely, you can check her out in the last week's event that I posted, so in last week's video. So let me go ahead and move on to the newer ones. So this is Ellie. Let me see if I can find Ellie. Okay, this is now I don't have all the information for these kitties. Like, for instance, I may not have their MRQ number. Some of them, I was not told what the breed, or what the breed was, what they have listed as the breed. A lot of them don't tell me how old they are. So I tried to put as much information here as possible. The adoption fees, make sure that you understand that that adoption fee is what I think it's supposed to be. But again, the office will reserve the right to make adjustments. A lot of times they will give you discounts, especially if you're going to be willing to take 2 kitties. That is always an amazing thing. We always try and do our best to help people out, especially if they're going to take 2 kitties. And if you're interested in taking the older kitties or the kitties that need medical attention, not not immediate medical attention, but for instance, maybe there's maybe we have a cat that might have diabetes, so it's going to have a lifelong medical situation of needing insulin. Somebody who would be willing to adopt a kitty like that, we're going to do our best to give you whatever discounts we can. So let's go ahead and go through these pretty quick. This is Ellie. She is a domestic short hair. I think she's a white calico. If you look in that second picture, or that middle, yeah, second picture. Wow, it's all covered up. Why is it covered up? You can't see her face. It's okay. We'll just kind of go with it here and see what happens. So, there, that's a little better. Okay, so you'll see there in the second picture, her tail's got all those colors. So it's got some orange, and it's got some black, and it's got some brown, and it's got a little reddish tinge in there. Those are typical calico colors. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh, this is a white calico. Unfortunately, I do not know if that is absolutely true. I'm not sure what they have on their med record, what they have listed there, but I think that she might be a white, what we call a white calico. Let's read here, read on. I believe, again, she was not told, or I was not told how old she is. By looking at her picture, she looks about 3, maybe 4 months old, but not much older than that. And she is a female. Her adoption fee, I believe, is $175. I do know that she gets along with dogs and with cats. Let me read what her foster mom put down here. So this sweet little girl came to us by a good Samaritan who found her crying in a park. Ellie is a very playful and curious kitten. She loves to be petted. She is also gorgeous. She definitely does not like to be confined, so her foster mom lets her have free roam in the house. She loves to sit in a windowsill and watch the world go by, knowing she's safe and doesn't have to worry about trying to survive anymore. She's getting acquainted with the other cats and dogs, and Ellie has been spayed, and she is current on her vaccinations, so all those are all good. She's being fostered in Corona, and her adoption fee is $175. And if you want more information about Ellie, you can contact her foster, which for her foster's mom is named Bobby. It's that information there at the bottom. You can contact her via email at bwyndhammeows@yahoo.com. So that is Miss Ellie. If you want to call our office and ask about these kitties, you can do that as well. More importantly, these are fosters. Most of these are fosters that live in the Inland Empire area, so it's important that they kind of keep. I mean, they're not completely separated from the Orange County organization that we have going here, but they kind of run their things their way there. So if you can reach out to Bobby through her email, that would be best. Let's go ahead and keep going. So the next kitties that I have listed here is Simon and Theodore. Let me go find their information. Okay, Simon and Theodore. They were born on January, February, March, April 14th. I am so sorry. I'm terrible with calendar months and stuff like that. Anyhow, 2 males, Simon and Theodore. They, to me, look like they're domestic short hair, brown tabbies, but again, I could be completely wrong. And it is important that they do stay together. They are familiar with other cats, and I believe their adoption fees are going to be $175. Put that together would be what, $350. Again, if you're adopting 2, they may be able to give you a discount. Definitely check them out, or definitely ask about that. So this is what their foster mom wrote. Looking for a snuggly pair of kittens? Here they are. Simon and Theodore are ready and waiting for their forever home. These handsome boys, born on April 14th, 2020, look almost identical and have the most beautiful caramel-colored, shiny, and super soft fur. Their chipmunk names are fitting because their markings really look like a chipmunk's. They are bonded and need to be adopted together. They eat together, play hard together, sleep together, and are always making sure the other is always okay. They have conversations throughout the day, and it is the cutest thing. Simon is the most outgoing and is quite the talker. He will let you know when it is time to eat and when he wants attention. He loves getting picked up and rocked like a baby. He will take a little time warming up to someone, to someone new, but once he does, you will have the snuggle buddy of your dreams. I do have a few more pictures here. So these are the pictures of the two kitties together. I do have some pictures of just Simon by himself, and I will show you those here. So there is Simon. And let me read Theodore's. Theodore is a little shy at first, but is the most playful. He loves to play fetch with his crinkle ball, and he almost always brings it back. Let me put up the pictures that I have of Mr. Theodore. And there's Mr. Theodore. He is a cutie. They're both cuties. He loves curling up on laps and getting head rubs. He will always come to you when he wants attention. They have been raised around other cats and they get along great with them. Going to events absolutely terrifies them, and they do not do well during them. If you are interested in meeting these amazing kitties, you are more than welcome to contact their foster by email, and I have it listed there at the bottom, or you can call or text the phone number and we can make an appointment for you to come see us at our best. The phone number for them is 951-973-6384. The email address, I believe it's shaneinoakley@gmail.com. So please, if you're interested in Simon and Theodore, give them a call, check them out. You know what? I adopted twins from a shelter many years ago, and it's amazing the difference in personalities of the two cats. And for about a year or so, we were unable to tell them apart by just looking at them, but we could tell them apart by their personalities. Taking them to the vet was always fun. Okay, let's keep going because I do have a lot of kitties to show you. The next kitties that I have listed here, let's see, this would be Takara and Olivia. Hi, I'm Takara, that's the tuxedo, and this is my sister Olivia, the all-black one. We are a bonded pair of adorable brimming with cuteness. That's funny. So these are two sisters, Takara and Olivia. Takara is the tuxedo, and Olivia is an all-black kitty. We have been raised in a home full of adorable kids, and because of this, we're super friendly and outgoing. We like to be where you are, but we also enjoy poking around and exploring. We have a lot of energy, and we love to play. We love hanging out with our human playmates, and we enjoy the company of the kids. They're fun to hang out with. We like to cuddle, and our purrs encourage you to keep petting us. We love the attention. For more information, please email our foster mom at maria.s.ahmed@gmail.com. They are being fostered in the Foothill Ranch area. So, again, it's a tuxedo and a black kitty. They do have to stay together. Just looking at these kittens, my guess is they're probably, again, 3 to 4 months old. Both females. I believe they're females. At least if I thought they were females, by the names. And the adoption fees would probably be less than the $350. So $175 is what we normally charge for a single kitten of their type. So again, discounts, talk to the foster, talk to our office. And if you're interested, let me see. Oh, I have single pictures of each of them. So let me bring those up really quick. So these are individual pictures of Takara. Oh, she is a gorgeous little tuxedo. She's all stretchy there in the middle. Look at that regal. That's almost like a portrait in that upper left-hand corner. Gorgeous, gorgeous kitty. And then the last pictures I have here of these two sisters, these are of Olivia. And some of them are a little hard to see because she is a black kitty. It's a little more difficult to see. But it looks like they sent me, or it looks like they posted one of the baby pictures of her. They're super friendly kitties. It looks like black kitties are what I consider they're like house panthers. They're awesome. So that was Takara and Olivia. If you are interested in either of those, please go and give them a call, or I'm sorry, send her an email, send the foster mom an email, and hopefully, they'll find a way into your home. Okay, so let's keep going. So the next 3 kittens I have are all brothers. I'm going to do them one at a time, and then I have some pictures of them all together. So first off, the first one I'm going to show you is Gabriel. Gabriel. Hi, I'm Gabriel. I'm a handsome 3-month-old tuxedo Siamese mix looking for the perfect forever home. Could I be the one you're looking for? I'm very chill and laid back, but also full of energy. I love to curl up with you when you're watching TV, but I also tear around the house at top speed chasing my toy. Those little coiled springs are the best. I have been raised in a home with children and other cats. I'm really laid back and have done well with getting to know everyone. The foster brothers I have, the human ones, are 9 and 13. They're very noisy, so not much scares me. I'm pretty chill and a confident dude. I'm looking for a home with one of my brothers or with another kitty in the home. I can't go alone. I have too much energy. I love to run and climb and play, and string is one of my favorite things to play with. Last night, I unrolled a ball of yarn all over the house. Mom wound it back up, but she didn't look too happy about it. I have been neutered, treated for fleas, dewormed, and I am up to date on my vaccines. I'm being fostered in Westminster. For more information, please email my foster mom at MeoowzResQ@yahoo.com. So that is Gabriel. Let's keep moving on to the next kitten. Gabriel's adoption fee would be $175. Again, if you were able to take him with one of his brothers, the adoption fee would probably be a little less. So the next kitten up is Gideon. So it's Gabriel, Gideon, and Gilbert. So Gideon is next. Again, tuxedo Siamese mix, domestic short hair. He must have a buddy with him. Now these kittens are right about 3 months old. All 3 of them are male. Again, they've all been around cats. They've been around kids. So, they're probably pretty used to a house in chaos. Let's see what Mom says about Gideon. Hi, I'm Gideon. I'm a 3-month-old Siamese mix, a beautiful boy indeed. I'm a very sweet and people-friendly. I love to play, and I'm very high energy. I promise to keep you entertained, always. I'm a very affectionate kitten, and as much as I love my litter mates, I love my humans. I love to sleep next to you while you watch TV, and I like to be a lap kitty, but only when I feel like it. My meow has not come in yet. I've got a silent meow. In the comments, I have a tiny sweet squeak, but overall, it's kind of annoying. Listen to me, I'm cute. I'm looking for a home with one of my brothers or with another kitty. I have to have a friend to play with. There are 2 human children in my foster home. I'm used to chaos. Not much scares me. I've never been around dogs, but with the proper introduction, I think it might work. I have been neutered. I'm up to date on vaccines, and I have been treated for fleas and dewormed. I'm being fostered in Westminster, but I'm ready for my forever home. For more information, please email my foster mom at MeoowzResQ@yahoo.com. So that would be Gideon. The next kitty that I have up here is the 3rd brother, and not that one, I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. It would be Gilbert. And let me find his information. Gilbert is... I'm such a love bug. I love people, and the best thing ever is getting attention from my people. I'm a very friendly and outgoing, and I love kids, and not much scares me. I've been raised in a foster home with human children, so chaos does not affect me. I'm good. I love to play, and I'm very inquisitive. I love to help with clean laundry. I love to check things out and see what I'm missing. I love to play, but I'm good on my own too. I'm looking for a home with another kitty or on my own. I live in a foster home with other kitties. It was pretty easy to get to know them. I'm pretty laid back, honestly. Again, this kitty is neutered, up to date on vaccines, dewormed, treated for fleas. And if you are interested in Gilbert, please give foster mom Kim and send her an email at meows_kim@yahoo.com. Sorry about that. And the last little bit here, I have a few pictures of all three kitties together so that you can kind of check them out. And that's all three of those brothers together. So you see Gabriel, Gilbert, and Gideon in that first photo. Gabriel and Gideon on top and Gilbert underneath. And then on the photo to the far right is just Gabriel and Gilbert. So if you're interested in any of these kitties, two of the kitties, if you have other kitties at home, these kitties would be wonderful additions to any family, I'm sure. Okay, I have 2 kittens left to show you, and then I'm going to show you the kittens from the Fountain Valley event. So let's see. The last 2 kittens I have here, I have Pepper and Olive, which happen to be a mom and daughter pair. And they are bonded, so they do need to stay together. So let me go and read what we have about Pepper and Olive. Pepper and Olive are actually domestic short-hair cats. They are all black, and they're a special kind of black cat. They are what we call a Bombay black cat, which means that the pads on their paws are black. Their nails are black. Their whiskers are all black. They don't have any black hair anywhere, or I'm sorry, they don't have any white or any other color of hair anywhere. It's all black. So that is why we call them Bombays. They're a little special version of a black cat. So let's see. So again, I'm guessing that this pair, one's a mother, one's a daughter. Mom is Pepper, and she's just over a year old, so she's a baby having babies. And of course, her daughter is Olive, and Olive was the littlest of the litter, and so she stayed with Mom, and they do need to stay together. So if Olive is only about 3 months old, that means that Mom gave birth to these babies when she was about 8 to 9 months old. So that shows you how important it is to get your kitties, get all your pets spayed and neutered as necessary or as needed, because these babies can have babies, and it's not their fault, and they don't deserve that, and it's a hard life to be living on the streets. So let me keep going. Excuse me. So this is Pepper and Olive. Let me bring up Olive's pictures here now. And there's little Olive. Okay, guess what? Cuddle season is upon us, and these two are ready. These beautiful Bombay kitties still need a new and loving home. They are still fearful with strangers and take time to warm up, so I'm unable to take them to adoption events. They would not do very well. Please share to anyone anyone you know who is looking for a beautiful black pair of kittens. Pepper and her baby Olive are both super sweet. They're a bonded pair that need to stay together. Mom is just over a year old, so still technically she's a kitten herself. All the love. I skipped a line. She's one of the most affectionate kitties, always purring and wanting all the love. She's learning to be a lap cat, but will plop down by your side and soak up all the pets and belly rubs you'll give her. Little Olive is the tiny one of her litter. She comes across as a bit shy at first, but she's actually really playful and makes cute cooing noises when she plays. It's been really fun to watch her personality grow and become more confident. Both of them have a nice balance to their personalities of playful yet relaxed. The best home for them will be one without kids. They need a more quiet home, not a lot of chaos. They would get used to a mellow dog, but not an excitable one. That would just not be a good fit for them. Mom is not totally sure about other cats. It'd probably take a little bit of time, but they would probably work out okay. If you're interested or have questions about either of these kitties, or about both of these kitties, I'm so sorry, because they do need to stay together, please email their foster mom at kimvisible888@gmail.com, and her email address is right there. So I don't know that the 150, 175 would be the correct pricing that the office would give for these kitties. So again, these, you know, these two kitties would need to stay together, so we would do our best to give you discounts for them. Okay, on to the Fountain Valley event. These are kitties that will be there today. So, excuse me. So please, if you find one of these kitties that you see on here that you're interested in, and you want to go get the kitty from the Fountain Valley event, show up early. The event runs from 11 to 3, so the earlier the better. Okay, so first ones up is we have Ace and Biff and Naomi. So Biff and Naomi are a brother and sister, but I believe that they are not bonded, but I'm not sure. These kitties will be at the Fountain Valley event today, so go check them out. Next kitties up, Cuddles, Dusty, and Bridgestone. Again, 3 kittens that will be at Fountain Valley today, 11 to 3, and that's on Brookhurst Street. That is a pet supply. Okay. The next kittens I have that I know are going to be there is Ellie, Floor, and Jagger. So Ellie was one of those kitties that I showed earlier. So I know that she will be there. Floor is a kitty that I showed, I believe, last week. These are kittens that will be there today. So go check them out. Let's see, the next kittens that will be there, Lafayette, there on the left. In the middle is Lawrence, and the kitten on the right is one that they named Mouse. Oh, he's a cutie. Again, if you're interested in one of these kittens, they will be at the Fountain Valley event today from 11 to 3. If you're interested, I recommend you get there early. The next kitties that I know will be there will be Nugget, Peggy, and Skippy. Again, 3 gorgeous babies. You know, they're all so sweet. Oh, I love them at this age. And the last kittens that I know will be there today are going to be, now I don't know the name of the kitten, the little Siamese fluffy puffy one on the left. I don't know that kitty's name. It wasn't listed. The kitten there in the middle with the big ears, that's Smokey, and the one laid out as Wolfie. So that little puffball is a cutie. Again, these kitties will be at Fountain Valley today. If you get a chance, go over there and check them out. If you are interested in one of them, the better. From seeing them from here, highly recommend that you go and get to that event early because they will go quickly. They're all so gorgeous. How could you not let them go? Okay. So that's really all I have today. And let me find my last window page here. So that's all I have today. So thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit our subscribe button. I really appreciate that. If you can, consider donating, during this crazy lockdown stuff, the COVID-19 stuff. We're still bringing in kitties, same number of kitties that we brought in the same time last year. And we still have to care for them, and we still have to feed them and give them litter and medication and everything. So if you are able to donate, we appreciate that. You can go over to our website and click on the donate buttons there. excuse me, you can go to our front page here on your YouTube channel, and under our links section, you can click on the donates buttons there. We do use either PayPal, which you can do PayPal account or a credit card or debit card through that. Or if you have other organizations that use this, this would be ideal to use as the Network for Good program, which it helps you to keep track of all the donations that you do make to different organizations, and then it gives you actually a tax receipt that you can send in, or prints out a tax, basically a breakdown of all your charities and stuff that you can send for taxes at the end of the year, which is really cool. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to call our office, send our office an email. We're happy to help with anything. I will be back next week, and I will try and find more kitties. Hopefully I'll know what kitties are going to be going to other events. And, until then, just keep on chasing that red dot. Thanks a lot.